So I got here as early as I could tonight. I thought I'd be here earlier, but, well, it just didn't work out. So hopefully, since it's Saturday, people will be here. I know the time change screwed everything up for many people. So hopefully... Oh God, I hope it's not another bust. Hopefully. Say hi when you come in here to Facebook Live. Should look this up first. No, at least we got 4 people so far. Mini cam. Yeah. Yeah, Jen, I am. I know. I tried to get on here earlier. I've got a sick dog, and just one thing after freaking another in my life, you know? So, I don't even know if anybody's going to show up. It's going to be a bust what. So... So hopefully it's not a bust. I don't know. It was a bust last night, and I was on about the same time. I just could not get here any earlier. I've been going all day, and I still couldn't get here any earlier. Story of my life. But yeah, I'm up for it. I guess as up as I'll ever be. Just giving everybody a chance to get here. Hi, Karen. I'm hoping I'm not on here too late. Like I said, the time screwed everybody up. Now people that wear... Oh, yeah, I need to put that stuff. Okay, give me a second. I forgot. Hold on one second. It's all in the front. In the description of the live, but let me see. People said they had to find me by my name. I don't. Pin message. There we go. There we go. So it's pinned. Oh, fudge sticks. I really hope I'm not, here too late. My dog is stressing me out. I need to find an app that I can go. I need to find an app I can go live and YouTube at the same time that's free. Someone told me and I can't find the message. Oh. Yeah, that's about right. They've been calling me too. Where's our modem? Where's our payment? Oops. So, hey, I've been better. It's just one thing after another. My dog's stressing me out. So, he's too mellow for his own good right now. I don't know. He won't go potty. He won't eat. I did see him drink a little bit today, but I might have to start syringe feeding him water. But I did just give him some pumpkin with a little bit of baby food chicken and some Miralax. Because I think he might have something stuck because this dog, he likes to find whatever he can and eat it. Usually it goes right through or comes up, but for some reason it's not, and it's stressing me out because it's the weekend, can't afford the emergency vet, and I don't know what to do. So I dealt with it before with Aurora like years ago, and I just gave a bunch of water and syringe fed, same thing, and she was okay. So, yep, that's how it feels to me. I just finished with Violet and her abscess, and now this. It's like, what the fudge sticks, man. I can't take it. So I just went and applied at a bar and grill. I don't know. It seems promising. Stop, Poppy. Because they stop, Poppy. They she said they're looking for a couple people. So I mean, it's been a long time since I did that kind of work, but hopefully it's like riding a bike. I waitressed and all that before, waitressed and bartended, but it's been a very long time. So, which I told her that. She didn't seem to matter. So, that's a good thing. But I tried to get on here earlier, and like literally I just got home from applying there. Okay, Jin, just give me a little bit. Just give me a little bit and we'll start. I don't know why I felt exhausted as soon as I got on here. It's so weird. As soon as I freaking got on here, I just Ooh, I just wanted to fall asleep. So I'll show you Sicky, well, fudge sticks. See, there he is. See Sicky? Freaking worried about his little butt. That's his son. You see the resemblance? I mean, depends. Whatever kind of donation you want to give, that's fair. You're gonna get, as long as, you know, if it's a larger donation, you'll get a longer reading. If it's a shorter donation, you'll get a shorter reading. I kind of base the readings off the donations. Is kind of how I do it. And right now I have, you know, gotta pay my internet, which I need for my work, and then this thing. I'm worried I might have to take him, which, if he can wait till Monday, my vet might work with me if I can get him in, but I still need something. So I can't believe this. One right after another. I can't. And I told everybody, no one gets sick until I get on my feet and I get some money saved. They freaking do. No one listens to me. Should have taken some B12 before I jumped on here. Man. People are finally starting to notice information that I got about Delphi that's, you know, a couple of the suspects were the suspect. And I got that information a while ago. So that's good. So I got too much information on that guy, so it has to mean something. Thank you. I don't know why. It's like as soon as I got, I was feeling okay, but as soon as I got on here, I just felt tired all of a sudden. So weird. And so I'll start here in just a minute. They don't give me energy, they take it away. It's too hard for them to give it. They need it to communicate, so that's the problem. Okay. I'll check it 1 second. I believe so too. I got too much on him. He matches the profile. Keegan was saying that they were together at that time, but it's kind of weird that he looks like the second set sketch. It's kind of odd to me. I got way too much information on them. I got Keegan's dad's initials. It's like JAK. And it all came in kind of together. I got the Dodger jacket, which he wears. I got a reference to Florida. I guess there's reference to Florida. I got Eddie hunts. There's, you know, I guess he's a hunter. I guess he's into pedophilia or something like that. If you listen to the interview that was out, told a lot of stuff. There's something else. One more thing. A couple more things I got. So I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. There's got to be a reason that I got it. I always get the word circuit with it. Like there's probably more people like him that could be possibly involved. I don't really know why I keep getting that word every time I talk about it. So, like, there could be, like, I've always said, like, a brotherhood of people like this. So, I don't know. So I'm just gonna clear real quick. Oh yeah, I gotta check this. I'm gonna write, let's see, Jin, and then booze, love. And let me check. Yeah, I had that pasta I made. That is good. I made some good flippin' scallop pasta. Awesome. The sauce that I make, bomb. So bomb. So that might be why, I guess. I don't know. It could be a possibility. I came on last night and I waited like 10 minutes and no one showed up. I was like, man, it was Friday. I figured people would be on late, but I guess not. So, door of my life, man. What do you want, Poppy? What? Well, come on. Come on. Bear, you're stressing me out, dude. You're just laying there, just too mellow. It's stressing me out. Yeah, I know. I got that on that was like one of the first things that came through that they met on the internet. Yeah. And then also Keegan had said that his dad could have used his profile. So that was interesting. But Keegan was sticking up for his dad, saying that he was with him that afternoon, like at home or something. I don't know if there's any proof of that. I mean, I guess he gave over all his phone and everything. But it's just weird that he looks like the second sketch. You know how they added the other sketch and it looks like a little kid, like younger kid. He looks like it, so that's kind of odd. So hi, Tammy. There's just too much that I got that matches, and that's the only, and that's only the things we know about, too. There could be more stuff that I got that match. But I also think I got stuff about Mark Redwine in there, because I remember I got the name Marcus, and I remember I said red was, like, really important. And I said something about wine, so I was wondering if it's possible that I may have gotten information on Mark Redwine. I did have a dream. Someone said that it reminded them of that case. I had a dream last night about it was weird. There was a murder and the cops wanted me to work on it, which that's never happened, but anyways, it was a dream. So I went to the kid's room and stood outside of it, and I said, the kid that's in this room, it's somebody connected to them. And I can't remember if it was a boy or girl or what. And I said, and he drives a red truck. And then we found out the dad drove a red truck. Someone said it reminded him of Mark Redwine in that case. And then, like, it was weird. Then the case was on Psychic Detectives. It was weird. I don't know. It was a weird dream. But what was weird is, like, it got me to thinking about stuff that came up in the auto rights where I had gotten Marcus, red. I think there's something with wine in there, but I can't remember. Not together, though. But I know I kept remembering that red was, like, really significant. And in the auto rights, like I told everybody, I didn't realize at the time, but I was getting multiple cases. There's another case that I think, the Kurtz case, because I did get information on Kurtz. That's why I kind of thought he was involved. He might be involved in a different way, but because I got information on Nicole Bowen, with the shed and the word Bowen and stuff. That's why I was saying, like, I got information on cases before they ever happened in the auto rights if people like pay attention, because I think Molly's came in the end of 10 before she went missing. So that's just what happened when I auto wrote back then, and I didn't even realize it, but it's kind of crazy. So yeah, dude, it was good. That sauce I made, I learned how to make some really good sauce. Freaking ball. So I'm just gonna clear now. Can't do two things at once. And I'm behind my chat line too. I got to do some hours on that tonight. And then somebody that I met on Thursday wanted me to go out tonight, but I don't know. I don't think so. Too tired. But it was so weird because she came up to me and because I decided I wanted to go be social. I'm not even like a drinker or anything, but I just wanted to kind of go out and meet somebody. And this girl walks up to me and she says, I need you to read me. I need an appointment. And I was like, what? How did you know? I'd never met this girl in my entire life. And I was like, how did you know? And she's like, well, sometimes I don't see of this world. And she had been drinking and stuff, but still, you know. And I was like, oh, okay. Kind of crazy. But she was wanting me to come hang out tonight at the, I guess they're going out. I was like, I'm too tired. I have too much to do. I don't know. Because I wouldn't get there till late. But anyways, I thought that was crazy. I've been doing this 10 years. That's never happened to me before. I always tell people what I do. I've never had anybody just know that about me. Tripped me out. I was sitting there like, how the heck did she know that? How did she know that? So weird. Like, I'm new here. I never met her before. There's no way, you know, like she just walked up to me and said that. I was like, what? That was crazy. That tripped me out. I'm still tripped out on that. I'm still thinking about it. Like, I don't know how she know. I don't know. It's just weird. So weird. But it was pretty validating at the same time. So. Yeah. I don't know if he had a burner phone. I don't know if you listened to the thing. It said something about how he gave him their phones, or he gave him the phones or something. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure the cops. I think he did have a burner phone. I think he did hand it over, if I remember right from what I was hearing on the thing. Can't remember. I posted it in the group. It's actually. I posted on the group, and I also think I posted on my YouTube wall. It's they did an interview with Keegan. So. Yeah, I gave up caring because I sat here for 10 minutes and I'm like, dude, no one's coming. Like, you know, I figured it was just too late. And I don't know. So I was just like, well, all right. I had to get off and do other things. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do a live and my chat line at the same time because I'm like really, I'm short a few hours. I'm short a couple hours now. I'm going to have to log in at least, but I probably won't get anything because it's late at night. I don't because I don't know what time it is in Australia at that time because it's an Australian company. But I don't know. Hopefully I get this job because at least that'll be some kind of income where I'm not having to hustle to get readings if they're not coming. If something happens, I can save my tips if I get tips. And that's kind of why I want to do it, for the tips, because when I worked as a waitress before, I got so many tips and I was rolling in dough. Oh, you are? What time is it there? I can never figure out the difference in time. But I think it's different in different areas, right? Okay. Yeah, dude, it was wild bass man's woman. I've never had anybody do that to me ever. It tripped me out. But see, people are very. Oh, okay. Well, then why am I not getting any like readings? I was on like 3 hours yesterday. So I don't know, but dude, it tripped me out. Hi, buddy. This is my sick baby. Hi, baby boy. You okay? Sweet baby. Hey, sweetie. Why'd you have to go and do that? Stress mama out. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, look at his. He's just too mellow. It's not right. It's not like him. You're stressing me. You're stressing me, baby. Look sad. You want him to get up there and lay down like your daddy? He always likes to lay on the back of the couch like his dad does. What is it? You okay? Yeah, but he's stressing me out because he's usually not like this. He's usually not mellow. I mean, he's calmer than his sisters, but like his Suki and like Raven likes to play, and Suki gets into everything, especially like the bottom of the bird cage to eat the food. And he's more mellow, but not this mellow. This is just too much for him. So I don't know. His stomach feels kind of hard. I don't know. He is. He's a sweet boy. He's like his daddy. His dad's a good dog. This is the one where I rehomed and then I cried like a baby for 2 days. And then, or I kind of cried like a baby when I dropped him off. And then they called me and said they want to keep him. And I was so happy. I was down there so fast. But then I was like, I can't do that again. Oh, are you giving him love? Yeah, 'cause you were sick like this too. Remember, you wouldn't eat either. Oh, you telling him he's okay now? Oh, poor baby. Oh, that's so sweet. What a good boy, Mimi. Oh, that was cute. I don't know what to do because I kind of want to take him to emerge. Like, he's not throwing up, but he won't go potty and he won't eat. So that means I'm thinking it might be an obstruction. Just because he likes to go and get whatever clothes he can find or whatever he can find and eat it. And I usually watch him really closely, but I don't have a door in my laundry room here, but I try to keep all my, undergarments up. But I know the toilet paper was tore out the other day because I fell asleep, even though I don't know how they got it. But I don't know. I don't know. I know Neil was telling him a day. Yeah. So I think he was saying he wanted up there and the cat was in the way. But he is so, like, he's never this mellow and stuff, so I know he don't feel good. But when I let him outside, he just stands there and looks at me. He won't go potty. So I know, but what am I gonna do, Carrie? I can't. It's just $150 to walk in. I don't have a credit card or nothing. I just spent the money on. I would take him if I didn't pay my car payment. If I would have known this was gonna happen, I would have paid my car payment and I would have kept the money I had and taken him. But I just spent all my money on the freaking car payment. So it's okay. No, you didn't ask your question yet. I haven't started yet. I'm going to start in just a minute. Oh, and that's the other thing. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't. I don't even want to talk about that drama. It doesn't even matter. So, but I had a little spy in my messenger group, and it cost me a friendship, and I'm pretty freaking pissed off about it. But karma's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. So, oh, baby bear, you're stressing me out. But Carrie, yeah, I know. But you know what? Aurora had one, and I didn't know what was wrong with her. She did the same thing. She wouldn't eat. She was like mellow like this. She wouldn't go potty. I would syringe feed her water and syringe feed her pumpkin, and she came out it came out in about a week. And I had already made a vet appointment, but I didn't even need it. She was fine once it came out. It was weird. So I guess between what I was giving and everything. Okay. So I cleared now. Do you want to start your yeah. So, Carrie, like I said, I could probably get him into my vet. Like, they have a thing that you sign that says that they just charge a fine, a fee, and then they give you so many days to pay it or whatever. Like, I really think she would work with me because they seem really nice there, but I still have to have something to get them in. And like, my business, it's really slow right now. So I couldn't get him to eat the yogurt. I tried. So I gave him pumpkin with some baby food chicken and Miralax, mixed it with water, and syringe fed him. And I only gave him a little bit. I didn't want to overload it. So, a couple tablespoons or whatever I gave him. So, yes, I do. I need a name. But I couldn't get him to eat the yogurt. He won't eat anything. He has no appetite. And I would say it would be like gastroenteritis, which I hope not. But that's what Neo had. But not you. Yeah, parsley, I don't have any. I don't think. But that's what Neo had. But Neo is throwing up. He's not throwing up. But then he's not eating. So he's not throwing up. He's just not pooping. So I don't. It's kind of weird because he's not throwing up. I think I saw him throw up yesterday, phlegm or something, and he kept trying. Like, he started to today, but he'd swallow it. So he's not throwing up. So that's why I don't think it's like something like that, like gastroenteritis or something, because he'd be throwing up, and he's not. And I did have emergency insurance on this guy, which it didn't help his mom. I had it and it didn't matter. They wouldn't approve it, and she passed away because of it. But I had the same insurance because I said, well, it's better than nothing for him. And because I moved and everything's really hard financially, I let it lapse, and I haven't been able to get it back. And then this happens, and that was why I had it, because of how he is. So, okay. Mary, do you want to give me sometimes first names work, sometimes I need a whole name. If you want to give me a whole name, that would maybe work better. Jin. Okay, that works. Garlic is toxic to dogs, though. I do know that. My vet told me that when Cheyenne was sick, because we were talking about chicken broth, and she's like, make sure it doesn't have garlic or anything like that in it. If you look it up, it's toxic to dogs. So I get nervous about giving garlic to dogs. Okay. I'm gonna write down the name. Maybe that'll help because I'm having a little bit of an issue. VRES. Right? I gave him Miralax, so I don't know. Like, I went and I got magnesium citrate and Miralax, and then I read that they could have mineral oil, so I got it all. It's only a couple bucks each. But then I got home and I read that it said don't give mineral oil, so I don't know. But I guess it depends on where you look. I was trying to find 3% hydrogen peroxide to see if he'd throw it up because he like keeps wanting to but doesn't. But I couldn't find it anywhere, so I know I just the garlic makes me nervous. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to have to take him in and give him an enema either. I know those are expensive for the vet. I have stuff to do it here, but I've never done it on a dog. I don't know. So, all right, Mary, come on. Where are you? Get over here. Okay, Jen, did she wear curlers in her hair? Like, I just see a woman that has curlers in her hair. Jen. You can just validate in the chat. It'll help things come through more. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long ago, if she ever did it, it would be validated. Like I always tell, I can get past, present, or future. Things can be symbolic or have multiple meanings. Spirit often uses my references or experiences to try to explain things. So it doesn't matter how long ago, if she ever did it, it would validate. Understand? Anything like that ever happened, it validates. Because they talk about things from a long time ago. Sometimes their childhood, sometimes your childhood, whatever. And is she a mother figure? When I say mother figure, that's usually mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. It doesn't have to be yours, but just a mother figure. She feels very motherly. I see her bringing cookies out of the oven. So usually that's like a grandma thing, but sometimes, they had a recipe for cookies, or she liked to bake cookies, or she liked to bake. That's what they'll show me. Okay. That's why I said she feels she feels motherly. So the cookies make sense. I don't know if there was a specific recipe, or she just liked to cook them or make them, or I just see her taking them out of the oven. Yeah, I'm not in Australia, so. Let me know if the cookie thing makes sense. Were you around her a lot when you were growing up? Okay. You used to bake with her. Awesome. I feel like you were at her house a lot. I see you running around playing outside. She do some things with you. Like I feel like she was very involved in your childhood. And that you guys did like a bunch of things together, like I don't know, puzzles, dolls, hide and seek. Like those are just some things that are being mentioned. Um, and she really enjoyed you. She says that you were the love of her life, the joy of her life. She said you made every day better, every day brighter. Did she like flowers? It's funny because I see you playing hide and seek, and it's like it's kind of fun. It's kind of it's cute. It's really cute. I don't know if you like to hide in the closet, but she shows me like you hiding in the closet under the bed, and her like finding you. Did she help you learn math? Because math is coming up. Like I'm seeing like multiplication tables. Like, did she help teach you things like that? Yeah, but she tried to help teach you it, right? Like especially multiplication tables, because she's showing me multiplication, and that's the funny because that's the first time I've ever had a vision of math. She's like 4 times whatever, I think she had like a trick or something that she tried to teach you to remember your multiplication tables. That makes sense. I was bad at math too. I feel you on that. Um. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. And did you ever? Okay, so those little those little kitchens. I mean, I had one when I was a kid. My kid had one. The little kitchens. Did you have one of those there or something, or did you play like? I don't know if you played in the kitchen or you guys. I know that you said that you baked, but this was like almost like imaginary or imaginary kitchen kind of thing or imaginary tea party, like that kind of stuff. Because she shows me that as well. Did you like? Okay. Did you? But did you also do like the little? I don't know. Did you have a play kitchen? It might even not be at her house. It could be anywhere. But I just keep seeing like the play kitchen. Okay. But did you also have one of those little kitchens? Because I keep seeing that. And then again, she's showing me like you hiding in the closet and you hiding under the bed and her finding you. And then you guys like giggling and laughing. Did she tickle you? Seems like you guys had a lot of fun with what she shows me. Like you brought a lot of joy into her life. Um, you're very, very, very special to her, and you guys had a very, very special relationship. Is what she shows me. She says that you were her best friend. Um, Cause does that make sense? Like she was she shows me her tickling you and you laughing. Like after she found you or something, because again I see you like hiding in the closet, under the bed, her finding you, and then like there's like a little tickling. Because I can hear your laughter in my head. Okay, awesome. Kids had one. She used to play them. Okay, that's it. That's your validation right there. Is that with the kitchen? Is that because it's not always gonna be about you. It's however it fits. So she used to play with it with them at the house. That's your validation for that. Yep, tickling. Okay. Yep. All right. She's saying she thinks she lived longer because of you. Like you made her feel young. You know what I mean? And then when her great grandkids came along, it's like it brought even more joy because they were a part of you. She feels like she's gonna make me cry. I was hoping he was gonna drink some water, but he keeps going to hide in the bathroom. Did you use the jump rope? Because I see you jump roping. But you know how they had the songs with the jump roping? That's what I keep getting. Okay. And did you guys like have those songs? Because I know we did, but that's what I keep being reminded of. Like you do when you jump roping. I don't know. And what is it with the crystals or rocks or something? Does someone collect crystals or rocks, or did they? Like I just keep seeing these like polished rocks. And I was gonna ask you too, did she like flowers? Because I was seeing getting flowers earlier. I don't know if she gardened or if she just liked them. And then I got onto something else and I forgot. Now my chest is hurting and I'm kind of got labored breathing a little bit, as well as I'm getting a headache. So I'm not really sure why she's making me feel that. I also get a reference to, well, it's weird because she says 70s and then she says 80s. So it could be either the year 1970s, 1980s as someone's birth year or something significant happened, or her in her 70s or 80s. And I don't know if she passed. I want to feel like 80s, more 80s is maybe when she passed, but I don't know if maybe the 70s she started to slow down, if that makes sense. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for the validations of the jumping rope, because I don't think the chat comes up. I haven't figured out how to do that on the replay. So jumping rope, taught you rope songs, sent flowers, took them of her every birthday. Cool. Okay. Did you also give her cards though that she kept? She opens this box and there's like a bunch of cards in them. I don't know. I feel like she held on to those kind of sentimental things. So I don't know if the 70s and 80s, like I said, I don't know if that's a birth year, like your birth year, or if she was slowing down in the 70s and then the 80s was when she passed. I'm getting a headache, so I don't know if it's an ailment or having to do with her passing. And also, again, my chest feels heavy. Also, do you know if she had an issue with her legs? Because she's making reference to her legs. So I don't know if she had pains in them, if she had something with they would swell. I'm not really sure. It's something to do that usually when they reference my legs like that. Sometimes it comes up with diabetes, but oh, she passed at 90. Okay. Okay. All right. So you were born in the 70s, so that makes sense. I wonder what the 80s is. It would have been the years before her passing, so maybe she... Okay, so you were born in... So that's why she's doing that. Okay, so you were born in the 70s, and then she had, she was able to have you through the 70s and the 80s, and then in the 90s, when she, and then at 90 she passed. So 80 must have been when things started to kind of change and shift for her, is what I'm getting, is probably why she gave the 80s. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. And also, did she have stomach issues as well? Because they're referencing the stomach area for me. Yeah, he went to go hide in the... Stressing me out. Man. Because they're referencing... Okay. So that's probably the stomach then. She didn't have anything in the upper stomach then, just the lower stomach. I don't know. They kind of are going like the middle, but that could be it. Do you know why? Okay. Do you know why she's referenced? Okay. All right. That's fine. It could be, because that would make sense, because it's like the lower stomach. It's possible. Do you know why she's showing me blood? So usually sometimes when I get blood, it's a certain kind of... It's cancer, because it's blood. It spreads like... I guess that's how they show it to me. It can be cancer. It can be or some other kind of blood disorder, or something to do with the blood. I don't know. Like it doesn't clot. So I don't know if that makes sense, but she's showing me blood. So like blood in her body. No, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't... when I see that, it can mean a couple things. Anything that's kind of carried by the blood, even kind of diabetes. Did she have diabetes? Because I don't know if that's why I was getting issues with the legs or not. Also, she shows me pill bottles. Like, I don't know if she was on a lot of pills or she didn't like taking them. Okay. Oh, okay. So that would be the blood disorder. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I was just saying, because sometimes when they show me the legs, it's diabetes, and sometimes it's not. Like if they just have achy legs or something. So I was just making sure that's not why she was showing me the legs. Okay. But if she had issue with the legs, it validates. So that's fine. Unless there's someone else on the other side with her that had issues with diabetes, and that would be why it's coming in, because sometimes they do that to me. All right, so that's where the blood issue comes in. I knew it would hit somewhere. It had to because she was very adamant about it. She's pretty strong. She's pretty easy to communicate with too. Very visual. Okay. So she retained water, basically, right? Like water retention, because I hear that. Okay, now she shows me you holding her hand. So did you hold her hand? Was she in... I feel like there's kind of multiple things with her wrong with her by the time she passed. I mean, yeah, obviously, because she's older at that point. But I feel like it was a few different things that led to her passing. Like she had a few different things wrong with her. But she shows me laying in the bed and you holding her hand, or someone holding her hand. But she also shows me taking your hand and going like that. So I don't know if she ever held your hand, because it could be multiple meanings in that way. And I feel like someone told her that it was okay to go, that, you guys would be okay, because I think she had a hard time leaving. She didn't want to leave you. She was worried about you. But she says that she lived a full life. She lived a happy life. She said she was one of the lucky ones. She was very blessed in her life. She had a beautiful family, beautiful grandkids, great grandkids. She said she left this world with her life being full and feeling love. So I don't know if she was surrounded when she passed. It kind of feels like that, because she shows me people surrounding her as she's laying in a bed, and I see her hand being held. But the hand holding could, if you ever held her hand, if that was something you guys did, then that's another reason for it. Makes sense. Because she just shows me she shows me all these people around her before she passes away, and I feel like someone reassured her that it was going to be okay and gave her the permission to go ahead and leave. And did someone also leave the room, or did you guys leave the room, or did someone leave the room and then she passed? Because I feel like they were all around her, but then there was a moment where I don't know if one person left or they all left, but then she passed because it was too hard to leave with them there. Does any of this make sense? Also making me want to cough, so I don't know if that's the lungs. Sometimes with the heart they make me cough like that, or the someone had a cough, because I'm feeling like I need to cough. Sorry, boo. I'm still doing this other reading. You're okay. Drinking water. Any of that make sense? She was scared when she went to aged care. I held her hand. She passed with COVID. Okay, so that's where the coughing in the chest comes in. Actually, she had underlying things. I think COVID was just the icing on the cake. It just exasperated things. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so then you weren't there when she passed. That must be what she's talking about. But was anybody else there and then they left? So that's why I wanted to cough. And that's where the headache came in, because COVID, you have really bad headache. So that's where the headache was coming in as well. But I think she just had underlying things. I don't want to get into did they give... She keeps repeating it and I don't really want to say it. Did they give her remdesivir or whatever? Because I keep hearing that in my head. I don't know if you know. Okay. So workers, so that's why I saw a bunch of people around her. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. It was okay. She didn't want you to see her that way. Anyways. The soul decides when it wants to leave. My goats are crying. They fucking cry all the time. And I don't like, she keeps repeating that name of that medication. And I know that it causes secondary pneumonia, and like I don't want to say it because I think it's like a, yeah. Do you know if they gave her that though? Remdesivir? I can't even say that freaking word. It's what they were giving the COVID patients. Because I get a reference to like secondary pneumonia, lungs filling up with fluid. She's mentioning that medication. So if they gave her that, that's what kind of caused it. But yeah, I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to remdesivir. Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it. Anyways. Like I just said, secondary pneumonia. But did they give her the remdesivir? Do you know? Or did they not? See, that's why I just got secondary pneumonia and lungs with fluid. Okay, so that makes sense. My goats are crying. Quit crying, goats. They break my heart when they cry. Are you saying that they didn't give her the medicine because it happened too quickly, or I don't really understand that statement? Ah, okay. Well, probably she was. There's a big thing with that now, but because I keep hearing it in my head and I'm like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get controversial, but I was hearing it. So I think she's telling me that they did give it to her and that it causes secondary pneumonia. Okay. And then that's where the underlying stuff is coming in at. But, she just wasn't strong enough to fight it all. Plus, they gave her that and it screwed everything up. So I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you got lied to. I don't even think they would put it in their medical charts now that they see all the issues it's causing. Because that's what it causes, is secondary pneumonia. That's why, like, when I got secondary pneumonia and the fluid in the lungs, and then she kept repeating that. So I think she said that they gave it to her. I had to say it because she kept saying it. So, and I feel like she's one that if she wants you to say something, you better say it. You know what I mean? Straightforward. Yeah. Dude, I think they did because she keeps repeating it in my head. And they get away with hiding that. So I would listen to spirit before I listen to the dog. And I wouldn't just come up with that word on my own. So kept repeating until I said it. I'm just like, okay. Yeah, exactly. Straightforward. That's the word I was trying to think of. She wants you to know that she's okay. She's on the other side. Would there be a male that would have came and got her? Because I keep seeing a male step forward and take her to the other side. Also, there's a reference to like a little dog, I think. I think it's a little white dog. That's what it looks like. But she kept telling me, you're going to say it. You're going to say it. Say it. Say it. I'm just going to repeat it till you say it. Okay. So I was thinking that was Grandpa. So did she have a little white dog, or was there a little white dog in the family? Because I see like a little, like, I don't know if it's, I don't know what kind of dog it is. Little white dog. So she wants you to know that she's with him, okay? It's weird, like she shows me what it looked like. Okay, cool. So there was a little white dog. Awesome. Well, she's with the little white dog and the husband on the other side, in case you were wondering. She shows me, so this is what she wants me to explain to you what happened. So when she crossed to the other side, it was like she was here and then she was on the other side, and I see all this white light, and her husband steps out from the white light with the white dog at his feet, all happy, and takes her hand and leads her into the light. Takes her hand, they kind of hug and embrace, kisses her, takes her into the light, and the little dog's just following, wagging the tail. And as before I see her walk into the light, I see her scoop down, pick up the dog, give the dog some love. So that's what it was like. And then when she got on the other side, that's where she met everyone else. Okay. So that's what her transition was like. And it's cool because that's like kind of the first time you've ever showed me something like that in that way. So yeah, she did. She wants you to know that was one of the only reasons she was happy to leave, was to be with him again. You know, she loved you guys, but she was ready. So she says, I love you, and tell my grandkids that I love them too. Give everybody kisses. She says, you are all my heart. I'm going to go ahead and break the connection. I hope that was helpful with you. Helpful for you. Yeah, that was a pretty amazing thing. She's very visual, very easy to communicate with. For a minute, I had to like get her here, but after she got here, she did a really good job. Lots of validation there for you. It was a beautiful reading. This stuff really works. I have a thing with arrows. I don't know if you guys know this. You're welcome. Okay, Booze Love, where are you at? You still here? Your turn. Hi, Nini. Well, there you are, buddy. God, he's stressing me out, dude. He's just not acting himself at all. Hi, buddy. I know. Now he's stressing me out. You stressing me out a few months ago. Okay, so what are you wanting for your reading? Or you have questions or? Oh, I'm so glad. I was gonna ask you about January actually. Now I'm being reminded of it because I forgot to say it because she jumped on into something else. So I was gonna ask you about January. That would be about right? Jen? Yeah, that would be about right. So I was gonna ask you, and that, so be reminded now. Yep, that did come in, and she got on something else, and I forgot to say it. So, okay. Relationship questions. Okay. All right, makes sense. Yeah, that did come through, and I remember now. I remember hearing it, but I can't remember what she got onto. She got onto something. else, and I forgot. She was kind of fast with her information when she started getting it going. Okay. All right. Booze, love. Will relationship and work out. Now, the thing about intuitive guidance is, like I say, ratings are possibilities. A lot of relationships has to do with free will. So yeah, she was. That's why I forgot to say it, but I remember it did come in. So a lot of things about relationships has to do with free will. So people can be in your life. It has to be the free will, you know, that they choose to stay with you or you choose to stay with them or whatever. He feels very much like a learning relationship. I don't know if you guys have learned a lot in this relationship. Does that make sense? Okay. I just wanted to make sure you know that. Some people don't realize. I think if we say it, it's going to happen, but I wish, but no, not necessarily. So, has this been kind of a learning relationship for you? Okay. Because I feel like this has been kind of, has there been ups and downs? Also, I hear the word communication, so I don't know if there's been some issues with miscommunication or communication. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm trying to see how that's going to work out. It's hard. Spirit's saying unless the issues are fixed, Spirit's saying until the issues are fixed, it's not going to be like a forever thing. If you guys can fix your issues, then there's a possibility of it being long term. But I feel like if these communication things aren't fixed, and if the things that are causing you guys, because I feel like the things that are causing you guys to be rocky isn't worked out and isn't, you guys don't get to the bottom of the issues, then it's not going to be long term. Now there's a possibility of it being longer term, if you can work out those issues. So that's going to have to be on both sides, you know, of the spectrum. Both of you guys are going to have to come together, figure out what your issues are, and work on them. And that's the only way that this will work out. Okay. So I'm seeing right now it kind of is at a crossroads, if that makes sense. Like it could go either way, depending on the choices that you guys make about the relationship. If you want to work on it or don't. Because I feel like this relationship does need some work. And this is very much a learning relationship. So we all have relationships where we have to learn things, come in and have contracts with and clear karma. There is a contract that you have with him where you're supposed to be together going through this right now. So I feel like he has a lot of learning to do and you guys are butting heads a little bit. So that's what's going to have to be worked out in order for this to continue on. Like I said, I feel like it's at a crossroads, so it could go either way. Like I don't see it ending, but I don't see it going further because I feel like it's kind of like that's going to depend on you guys and what you guys do with it. Does that make sense? Thank you, Bassman and the woman. Does that make sense, Booze Love? What I'm saying? readings are. I think everyone should have a mediumship reading. Twin flames are really difficult. I'm not getting that. Doesn't mean he's not. There's a lot of karmic relationships that mimic a twin flame. Usually if they're a twin flame, they'll give me a flame. They're not. I feel like it's more of a karmic thing. Like the karmic soulmates. If you look up karmic soulmates, it's very much like a twin flame. The situations are very, very, very similar. So, I mean, I'm not saying that he's not. I mean, but it feels more like a karmic situation here. Twin flames are very brutal. Twin flames are a learning relationship, but it's very only about 1% of them ever make it because of different reasons. So that's what I was always taught anyways. But I do feel there's definitely some karma here. If he feels more like a karmic soulmate, because I keep feeling karmic soulmate, which if you look that up, it's very, very, very similar to a twin flame. It just means that you guys have karma stuff you need to work out, but the relationship feels just like one. But again, I mean, if you think he's your twin flame, I'm not going to argue with you on that. Okay, makes sense. I don't now I don't know if this is him, okay, and I don't know how this fits. I keep seeing an African American guy. Is he? If he's not, then this is someone that could possibly cross your path in the future. I keep seeing him pop in my head, so I'm just gonna say it. Like it depends on what path we choose and all that, but I keep seeing. I don't know if that's what he looks like or not, but they keep showing me a guy like that. Can you tell me if that makes sense? I don't know what he looks like. If it's not him, then it's someone that could potentially come around in the future. If it is him, then that's who I'm seeing. So, I don't know what he looks. I mean, I don't know if that's him that I'm seeing or not. You'd have to validate if it is or not. What's up, buddy? Throw up, but not on me, okay? Go throw up in there. Go ahead, go throw up. Can you validate that for me, Bruce Love? Okay, so I keep seeing an African American man, and I was saying I don't know what he looks like. If this is, but he's lighter skinned, not dark. So I don't, or that's how he looks in my mind anyway. So I don't know if this is not him, then this is someone that could potentially come in the future. If it's not him, I don't know what he looks like. That's just who I keep seeing. And I don't know if that's the last part you heard. I don't know if you heard all the part about the karmic soulmates. Okay. So if it's not him and say things don't work out, that's someone I see in the future. It's lighter skinned. I believe that's what he looks like to me anyways. Vision's kind of hard to tell what their ethnicity is, but so just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that's who you're supposed to be with or anything. It's just who they show me. So, okay. And usually if they show me someone, it's someone that you're going to end up, well, supposed to be someone that you hopefully end up meeting. And it's more of a, excuse me, more of a, like, better relationship. You get your tummy ache? I just had deja vu. I swear to God. I think I had a dream or something about this happening with this dog and me being live. Like 2 or 3 years ago. I really do think so. Huh. I just had a flashback. I think it was a dream, though, that I had. So, hopefully that was helpful for you, Clues Love. Hopefully. And hopefully you heard all that. Anybody else tonight? Yeah. Yeah, I save them. But you know what? I keep forgetting to put where you can play back the chat. I need to figure out how to do that because I noticed that my chat's not playing back. So yeah, I save them so you can go back and listen to it. That's sometimes why I like to do my readings through type so that people can go back and listen to them. So yeah, it'll stay on my channel, I think. I mean, I'm not gonna delete it. I always save it. So. Yeah, she was pretty fast with it once it started rolling. I had to kind of call her and like, come on, but that's why I know she said January because I remember because she reminded me right when you said that, and I was like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot to say that. I forgot to say it because she was bringing it in so fast that I got sidetracked a little bit. Sometimes that happens. So, but yeah, it'll be there. You can go back. I just forgot to do. I forgot to put. I think when you when you go live, you have to like check the box where you want the chat to replay. I keep forgetting to do that. So I don't know if people are realizing how accurate these readings are or not, but I really enjoyed communicating with her though. She was easy. You know, it was easy. Once I started going, super easy. Super easy. She was very, very visual. Very visual. So I like when they're visual like that and it's like clear. And then what she was saying was clear too. So she was cool. She was easy to communicate. I like when they're easy like that. And usually if they're good communicators in life and they have kind of a outgoing personality and they're a strong person, that's how they are in spirit. That's how they communicate. And some just communicate better than others. Like there's some spirits on the other side that, you know, I don't usually have that much of a problem, but there has been a couple where like I don't understand what they're trying to show me or whatever, or they're having a hard time showing me, or you know. But I have my symbols for specific things that I've learned throughout the years that they use for the same stuff. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I really enjoyed communicating with her. I like it when it's easy like that and like I don't have to struggle, because there has been times where I've had to struggle. And I was worried for a minute, but you know, she came. I said, "Come on, let's go. Let's get over here." And she came. That's why I don't understand. Like, I mean, we all work differently, so it's not to knock anybody or anything, but when you have mediums that say they can't just call someone, yeah, you can. Well, I can. I don't know if that's a specific gift or not. That's how I've always worked. I don't work the way of seeing who's around someone and just pulling up random people. Like, I can't work that way. I mean, I kind of sometimes can, and I have in the past. It's just the readings aren't as strong when I do that. I don't have to connect to like a name or a picture or something to get the energy, I guess. No, not necessarily. Sometimes they're just busy. I usually don't have to call them, but I wasn't getting much, so I was just like, all right, come on. And it was real easy. Once I said that, she was there in a jiffy. Um, and sometimes if I say their name out loud, the names are new to me. I just started doing that when I started doing these mediumship lives. I wasn't using names. Um, I used pictures always, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to be able to channel if I wasn't using pictures. And I was like, well, I'm just going to try a name. And then after I did that live, I watched Alison Dubois for the first time, and I saw that she does the same thing. She asks for a name and she channels off the name. So I thought that was interesting. So I think my gifts kind of work like hers a little bit. We're all different. None of our gifts are the same, but she kind of reminds me of that in that way. Where'd my phone go? So I don't know, like, I don't know, she was fun, but sometimes I have to call them like that, I guess. So, well, it means a lot that I was the first medium she communicated with. She did well. She did well for only being gone since January and everything. Yeah, she did. She definitely answered when she would call. That's very true. And when she started going with information, it started with the curlers. Once that came through, it was like all good after that. Also, once I noticed like I have to do this kind of like, I think that Allison DuBois does this too, but so does Tyler Henry. I just started doing this because I noticed otherwise I have a hard time focusing. I noticed my readings are a lot stronger when I do this. I mean, I can do it without, but I feel like if I focus on something, it helps me focus on spirit more. Kind of like auto writing, or like typing whenever I'm channeling. So for some reason, this like doodling like this helps. It helps it come through pretty clearly. So that's good because I've been wanting to learn how to not just do typed readings. I like them because people can go back, but in case anybody wants one over the phone, in case anybody wants one over video, in case I have to go in person, because what I'm striving towards is doing a, how like how Long Island Medium has people platform readings, just platform readings with a bunch of people. But I want to do that, but since I don't see like where the spirit's coming from, like Allison DuBois does the same thing, but she will be drawn to an area and then she'll have them come forward and then she'll ask them to state a name and then she does the reading and she does this. So that's kind of what I want to do. So years ago when she had a big sign from my granddad after he passed, I said to her, "When you go, you better be loud and clear in letting me know you are together again." Oh, well, then that's why she let you know that they were together again. That's awesome. And she was absolutely amazing. Was with you amazing. Yep, she was. She definitely was. And she did keep her promise to you about knowing she was with Grandpa. So, and that's who I kind of felt he was a grandfather figure too. Because that's how he kind of came forward. Like, whenever they showed me. So, yeah, she was. She did a really good job. I didn't even really want to cut her off, but at the same time, it's like she would probably make me channel forever. That seems to be like how she was. Probably end up doing like an hour reading with her, no problem. And she was very clear with her issues. She started making me cough. Like that's new. Spirit just started making me cough when it comes to lungs and heart issues. It never used to do that before, but that's new. And it's good because I don't know, it happens with the COVID, passings with COVID, but it also happens with, other things that have to do with, lung cancer or whatever. But that's new that I physically cough. So I'm losing everybody. I know because it's late. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably would have, and that's how it felt. Like she probably would have just kept going and going and going and showing me everything she could possibly show me until she couldn't show me anymore. Or tell me whatever. You're stressing me out. Quit it. Poor baby. I wish I could just have a care credit card, but no, I don't have good credit. I won't do it. Or any credit card at this point. I don't care. I'd pay it off. So stressed out. Like, it sucks because my animals tend to get sick on a weekend when the regular vets aren't open, and it's like 120 to 150 to walk into emergency. Like, I hate that they overcharge like that for emergency. It sucks. That's what I miss about my old vet. It was like $50 for emergency, and they were open all the time. most of the time. So that's the one thing I miss about Cali is my vets. I mean, this vet's pretty cool, but they're not open on the weekend. I think she would work with me though, but hey Yandu, how you doing? Hey Aaron. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Jinjin. My dog, every time that they're sick, it's on the freaking weekend. I don't understand why. Why does that always happen? I don't know why it always happens. It's just my freaking luck, dude. And now, like, I don't know what to do. And even the urgent cares that I called, they're like, oh, no, you have to make an appointment. It's like, why are you in urgent care if I have to make an appointment? But the emergencies are in freaking Tucson, and they're just through the butt. $150 is the one I called. The other one was $120, but it was, and I was calling for Violet, which she didn't even need to go. She's had an abscess, and it's almost gone now. She scratched that thing open, and then I took her in and got her antibiotics. And it was a lot cheaper. At least it wasn't like stuck on the jaw, or it wasn't the tooth or anything. So that was good. But I was thankful for that. But then this happened with him, and I should have not paid my car payment. I should have told him, hey, I need more time, and then I'd have the money. But I paid my car payment. Now I'm shit out of luck. So I'm trying to get that job, but I mean, it's not going to help me right now. So. Hi, Aaron. Yeah, my day's been all right. It could be better, I guess. Yeah, me too. He's stressing me out. I'm worried about an obstruction. Because yeah. And it's always a stress with me because when I moved here, it was supposed to be different. It was just supposed to be different. I was supposed to have money. I lost a lot of income by moving here, and so now I'm always hustling. And then it's like I told him just let me get on my feet, save some money for your guys' vet bills, and then I don't care if you get sick. And then this happened. It was like I almost jinxed myself by saying it. So and now I'm like, man, I should have kept the emergency insurance, but they suck. They won't even like approve it. Won't even approve it. They didn't approve it for his mom. So California. I moved in November, and so like I've been struggling to get on my feet since then. My income is all through readings, and then my chat line is like 30 cents a minute, so it's like super hard to make money on there. So I don't know. Like I was saying, I applied at this bar and grill, but it's not going to help me right now. So I'm like, it's been kind of slow with readings lately. Like I only have so many clients, and so many clients only need so many readings. So in this work, I have to continue to get new clients, and that's kind of why I do lives, but I'm not really getting any new clients. I need to figure out the app to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I think that would help. Because I have a lot of Facebook people too. But I can't figure out the free app because someone sent me the name and I can't find it. So yeah, it is. And then it's like I just can't win for losing, dude. Like before I moved, I lost a dog to Parvo, one of the dogs that I had got to be an LGD, Elira's sister. So spent a bunch of money on them. Neo got sick. If it wasn't for an angel donor, he wouldn't have made it because, well, actually, first of all, Simba passed away because the vet screwed up and said he had acted like he had like a mass. It was his bladder from stones, and they basically killed him because even though you could see that when they examined him, and we tried to save him and he crashed. I'm not the one charging. It's the company. It's UK company. It's 30 cents a minute, and it's a chat line. So I don't charge it. They do. Trust me. I wouldn't be doing it 30 cents a minute. At least $1. But yeah, nope. So I'm only making like $70 a week. If that last week they didn't even pay me because I only had 50, and I don't know if that's why. And I have to do 10 hours a week. But and some of the questions I just. So then that happened with Simba. Then like 3 days later, Neo had to go into the hospital. And if it wasn't for a donor person, he probably wouldn't be alive because he had gastroenteritis. He was in the hospital for 3 days. So that was a blessing because I don't know what I would have done without that. And then that thing happened with Luna, like right before I moved here. And then I moved here and everything was good. And I was like, just chill, you guys. Nothing else happened for a little bit. Then that happened with Violet, which she would have been fine otherwise, but I didn't know if it was a tooth or not. And now this. Yeah, Smiths is right. And they say it's so they make it affordable for people. And I'm just like, I understand that, but what about our energy and time? That, like, is it really like 30 cents a minute? Like, I don't know. And I get hung up on a lot because I tell the truth and people think that they should be cheating and it should be okay. And Spirit's not going to tell them that. But they want me to tell them that. And I'm just like, nope. So they hang up on me. What are you talking about, Bassman Woman? What are you talking about? Burned for validating something about me in Delphi? What are you talking about? Explain, por favor. People, that's one reason, like, I don't do Delphi anymore because there's so much drama around that case. Shoot, there's so much drama about the Lena case, too, because I had some spy come in and then share all my messages and that were private. And now my friend that I thought I had, now she's not my friend anymore and pissed off at me because of it. So, oh man. I get so tired of getting stabbed in the back. Hey, Miss Misty. Anybody else up for wanting to do a reading? Oh. Well, what was it about then? Come on. I'm doing donations right now. But whatever you give the donation, like what kind of donation you give is the kind of reading you're going to give. You know what I mean? If you get a small donation, you're going to get a small reading. You know, it depends on how much of a donation you give. Normal readings, if you want a private reading, I have my set prices, which are still kind of cheap. Thank you, Miss Missy. I have a sick doggos. You're stressing me out. Thank you, Yindu. Oh, did your mom ever listen to that reading that we did the other night? I know you said that she was going to listen to the replay. Did she get to do that? Oh, God. Yeah, people are retarded. How else do they explain that I got what I got years ago that's just now coming to light? Duh. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, baptism. I mean, it's like, how do you explain what I got that's now coming to light? Like, how many years ago? 5? Okay. Because how else do you explain it? Yeah. I'm hoping it'll help. Just save the link so that you know which one it is. You know, I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, haters are gonna hate that, sure. That's true for sure. And they have to have their own experience to believe in this stuff anyways. You know. They're not on my pages. What page were you arguing at? It wasn't my group, right? Where was it at? No, I think it was a Delphi group. You weren't on my page, right? I don't allow that shit. I don't allow that stuff on my page. Sorry, I'm messaging someone about my dog. I don't think it's on my page. Yeah, it's probably on the Delphi pages. That's where I'm guessing. Yes, it did. Are you wanting to ask a question or what? Or what are you wanting? I wish. I wish I was getting Benjamins. I need them right now. But no, I'm not, unfortunately. Miss Misty, are you wanting to ask a question, or what are you wanting? I wish I made that much, dude. Yeah, right. People think I'm rolling in dough. Not. I actually don't charge. I don't charge a lot compared to other people. Okay, good. Oh. Cool. I wish my dog would. Right. Right. I agree, Karen. I don't know, Ajax. Are you in here trolling, or are you just being funny, or what are you doing? I'm waiting. Where did Misty go? Misty. Miss Misty. Are you wanting a reading or anything? Yep, she sounds like a sweetheart. Crap. Okay, 1 second, Miss Missy. I'm gonna answer that. Someone's telling me I need to post to try to get donations for my dog. He needs to go to the vet. So I don't even remember what freaking place I called. I'm gonna have to look it up again. Okay. After I do your reading, I've got to make a post, I guess. Well, I have to call. I'm gonna have to call and see if. Yeah, I know. I'm stressed out. Buddy, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, Bobo? ERs, not ears. Okay, so Miss Misty, working on getting my life on track and finding happiness with myself before getting into another relationship. Just wonder if you see someone coming in, and do I already know that? It's good that it's good that you're working on yourself because that will attract the right person. It's bullshit, man. Every time I have a sick dog, it's on a freaking weekend or sick something. It's on a freaking weekend. That's when Simba got sick too. And I took him to the vet that killed him. Stupid. Oh. So, so it's good that you're working on yourself right now because you can't really attract the ideal partner until you learn how to love yourself and all of that. So I feel like next year, Like it can happen in, timeline shifts, so it can happen anytime between now and then. They show me a guy that could enter into your life sometime next year. I think maybe the earlier, but again, it can shift. I hear jack of all trades. Like he can do a bunch of different stuff. So if you need stuff in your house fixed, there you go. He kind of reminds me of like lumberjack looking. Like so his hair is kind of like, it's like a brown, like maybe even chestnut color. And I see like a mustache and beard. It kind of reminds me of like, the hot looking lumberjack guys. Like that's kind of what it reminds me of. And there's a reference to dimples when he smiles or when he makes a certain, like how mine does that, kind of like that. I think it might only be on one side though. They show me his eyes. His eyes are light. Like green blue or something like that. I think they look light in the vision. Okay. Don't quote me, but I think they are. And that's what he does. He's like a jack of all trades. Like he's really good with his hands. And I know you'll like that, Miss Misty, right? We like men that are good with their hands, huh? So, he's good with his hands, and like I don't know if he feels like he does, some kind of like construction work or something like that. But he's like good at fixing things. Like he can fix things. Like he can build things and fix things. That's what they show me. They show me him building, like doing woodwork and stuff like that, and fixing things. He might own his own business in that sense. That's what it feels like. He feels like the kind of like business owner. So he dresses like a construction worker, how like in the jeans, and so they got the they got the gloves hanging out of their pocket, and I get a reference to driving a truck. So that's what they show me as far as him. I feel like he's a gentleman. He comes across as kind of like a southern gentleman. Like he'll say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Even if you don't like being called ma'am. We'll open the door for you, pull out the chair for you, those kind of things. Give you roses on days that you need it, like that. Or days that he just feels like it. I feel like he's one of those spoilers. He gives really good massages. I don't know why Spirit shows that. So, now, like I said, this is who they show me as a possibility, because relationships are possibility. I don't know. I was told something about mine and it's been 10 years and he hasn't come in. So, but of course I stay at home all the time. So again, possibility. But he's coming in pretty vivid, kind of a lot of information on him. I hear the name Travis. Like I was getting a T and then I hear the name Travis. So it's a possibility that could be his name, or there's a connection there, first or middle, or even last with that name. It's weird because I've been getting people's like who they're gonna be with some names sometimes, but that's starting to come in. So I hear the name Travis as being significant. It's not like a popular name anymore. So, I just feel like he could do, like, if you need him to fix stuff and do things for you, like, I don't know, do you have stuff that you need done around the house or something? Because that might be how you meet him, is you need something fixed or something done. I don't know. And you come across them. My poor pen is running out of ink. You okay? Yeah, go potty again, Ginger? You okay? Now my ginger's starting to be weird. Oh, you guys cute. Look at him. Oh. I think that's all they're giving me on him. I don't know if he has. Yeah, that's what I would start break things to bring him in. You'll want to because he's that kind of guy. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like whenever spirit gives me visions of people's men, it's like there's these dream guys, and it's like, do they even exist? I don't even know. Like, I don't know if spirit just messes with me and messes with you guys or what. Like, I've yet to see it happen. I know they're cute, huh? Oh. He's giving him love because he knows he doesn't feel good. He's a sweet cat. My vote was. I know. I think that's all I'm getting on him, but it's weird because like they show me like you. I don't know. Do you drink wine? Because they show me like you clinging glasses together like that. That's funny. Yeah, I would just. It seems like he does some kind of woodwork or like construction, but I feel like he could really do anything. I don't really get automobiles with him. It's more like house stuff. I mean, I'm sure he's one of those people that like they're just really good at stuff, and if he needed to fix a car, he would. You know what I mean? Um, you okay, Jen? Do you have a problem? Are you drinking wine now? Are you drinking red wine by chance? I don't know. I don't know why they show me like you sitting with him like clinging red wine like that, like cheers kind of thing. I don't know. I don't get it. You okay, baby? What's going on with you now? No one else needs to have problems right now. If you are drinking wine right now, then Spirit's telling on you. Sometimes they do that. Crap, my pen is out of ink, I think. Fuck's sake. My baby. I feel like in the next few months, I think before June, again, timeline shifting, is a possibility, but oh no, my battery's dying. Mother truck. I had a bottle shop, but he's dark haired, really nice, but I find my wine there. That's funny. What does he do there? This is his hair's like chestnut color. Like I keep getting like a chestnut color, you know, like an auburn chestnut color. That's what I keep seeing. But that's funny. Maybe they're telling about that. Maybe that you like the guy that you're eyeing that works there. Because this guy's like some kind of construction or something. But it is funny that you're saying that you buy your wine there and they're mentioning wine. So I don't know. Maybe it's a new fling and then this guy comes later. Or maybe that's who I'm seeing and we don't know he does that. I don't know. Kind of weird. He doesn't have dark. His hair's like maybe a little bit redder than mine. You know, when it's not purple, this color. Because my hair is like naturally auburn, but like maybe like more red. Well, if I had a hot guy working at a wine store, I think I'd go stock up too if I could afford it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. Like I said, we don't know. We don't know if that he does that too. I don't know. Or it could be that she meets. Okay. Well, no wonder you like him. It could be that this is a fling and then the other guy comes. Maybe I'm picking up both and the wine is this one. That's a possibility as well. But I could see why you like him. I don't blame you. Box wine? No. Just kidding. I just saw box wine. It's not that you really buy it, but that's funny. That's what my mom buys. I'm like, ew, mom. Ugh. Yeah. I was saying box wine, but I don't know if that's what she's saying. I was seeing box wine, but right. Well, I think your job is going to be in the next few months. I hear April, but it could be before June. Timeline shifting, so around that time. I'm gonna have to jump off here because I might be taking Baron to the vet. I have to call around to some places and see if anybody takes donations and wants me to put a post up that she's gonna share. She knows a lot of animal people, so I also have to log into my damn chat. I don't think I've done 10 hours. I have to do 10 hours a week or I'm in trouble. So I don't know if I log in the morning, if that'll work. I don't know. But I can't make the post till I call. So I hope that happens. I mean, you have to let me know if you're eyeing this guy, if he likes you or not. The wine is significant for some reason just because they showed it. Maybe that's because they know you're eyeing him. Maybe it'll be a fling or I don't know. Like I said, whenever I see people, it's just possibilities. It depends on what road you take. And we're meant to meet multiple people. So maybe that's why they're showing both things. Hi, buddy. You worried? Huh? You worried, buddy? So I'm curious to know how that's going to turn out. But shit, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to have to jump off here. I've got to log into my thing. I don't even think I'm going to get my 10 hours because I'm going to have to go. Unless I go, like, turn it on in the morning or something. I don't know. I've got to call these vets and see if anybody will do donations because someone wants to share a post. She told me to post it. He needs x-rays and stuff. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I've got to log into this real quick, and I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to get it done. But have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be back sometime soon in the next couple days or something as soon as I can. All right. Keep an eye on my wall. Make sure you got the notification bell on and keep an eye and join the Facebook group if you're not in it, if you're on Facebook, and pay attention in there because I post in there too. If you guys, anybody wants to do Patreon, I'm going to be doing I'm going to pick a case and be putting something in there soon. I only have one subscriber, so that's starting. Yep, that's it. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post it on my wall. Okay, I've got to do something because he's just not acting right. It's stressing me out. I can't handle it. It's like my child. Just bad timing, dude. Just bad timing. I told everybody, don't get sick. Let me build some money up. And what do? They get sick. So that's the story of my freaking life. All right. Thanks, guys.